Today on Zoom,
I'm here at Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm going to ask Freddie Sanchez how he hits a home run.
The sweet spot is anywhere in here you should hit the ball pretty hard.
Marissa sent the recipe for Muffin today. Into the muffin tin. And then dig in. Excellent recipe, Marissa. After I've talked to Freddie Sanchez, I wanted to find the sweet spot for myself. That's it. Try to hit it right on the sweet spot. Go! Funding for Zoom is provided by the National Science Foundation,
America's investment in the future,
and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting,
a private corporation funded by the American people, the Arthur Riding Davis Foundation, and by
contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thanks! Hi, we're the Ludlow Hockey Association. Right here at practice at St. Patrick's Rink in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Get ready to do! Yeah! We're zooming on WGBY. Hey guys, welcome to the show. You've probably played basketball before, but have you ever played basketball with hula hoops and balloons? This idea was sent to us by Anna C. and Caroline B. of Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Here's how you play. Okay, you guys, you need to split up into two teams of two. So we have the blue team and the yellow team. Then you have two hula hoops.
Oh, that
Okay,
must be us.
so there's going to be two hoop holders. So Mike and Shing, can you guys hold these hoops?
Yeah.
So this is the yellow team's hoop, and this is the blue team's hoop. So you guys have to stand on the end of either end of the rope. Okay? The object of the game is to get the balloons inside the hula hoop. That's how you score. But you can't use your hands. So you can use any part of your body except your hands. And if it touches the ground, or if it goes out of bounds, then we'll just handle it like a real basketball game. And I'll go to the middle, and I'll hold it up, and I'll go from there. And the first team to three wins. Choose a bright yellow one. Zoom color. Okay. You can't touch it with your hands. And you can't double dribble, which means you can't hit it twice in a row with the same body part. Ready, set, go. Come on, guys. Oh, good job. Okay. Does the yellow team get in that one? Yellow team's over there. That's the yellow team. All right. That's blue team. Come on, you guys. You're going to get some scoring going on. I know. Kortney, run go. You got run go. Give me the ball. It's a rimmer. Oh, be careful. Nice job, blue team. Okay, so first team to three wins. Okay. All right. You got it? All right, we can do it. Oh! Yellow team's leading. Alright, so if y'all get to that point, they win. No pressure yet. It's just a game.
Marissa P. of Corona, California, sent us the recipe for muffin tin eggs.
The reason they're called muffin tin eggs is because they're eggs made in muffin tins. So you're going to start by preheating your oven to 375 degrees.
I will go do that.
If you need to ask an adult, that's totally okay. And you should make sure you use oven mitts.
Alright, so for this recipe, you're going to need bacon. So you're going to take 3 scoops of bacon, and then put them between pieces of paper towel, and then microwave them for 3 minutes on high. And we have some that are cooling right here that we are using.
And once they're cooled, like these, you're going to crumple them up. So I'll crumple them. Crumple.
Yeah. You can probably do all 3, or both of them at this time.
Yeah, so what he's doing, I'm crumpling them.
You just do the 2 at the same time. It works. Yeah. Yeah.
Make sure your hands are washed before you do this.
Yeah. Alright, so the next step is going to be, you're going to need 6 eggs. And we have 4 here, so me and Mike are going to crack 2 of them.
Okay. We have 4 already broken, see. So we're just going to take a knife and let them fly.
I don't want to put a knife on it.
Yeah!
Alright. Then, you're going to add half a cup of milk. It looks really cool. See?
Whoa.
Kind of separates and looks like blah. And some grated cheese. How much?
This should be good. See? And then mix it all together.
Yep. You want to mix it until the yolk and everything is all blended together and you can't see a separation really. It's going to turn like an orangey, milky kind of color.
And then once you're done with this, then I'm still kind of working on, you can add the bacon too. You can add that while
you're doing it.
Ooh.
Good.
That looks good.
That looks really good. So after you're done with that, you're going to take your bowl and with the aid of a spoon or whatever.
Spatula.
So you pour it. I'm going to bring this over.
Into the muffin tin.
So last time I made this, it made about 8, so you want to do it pretty evenly. You can make like a big jumbo one.
Yeah, you gotta go slower, it might overflow. Ooh, very, very good pouring. If I did that, I'd like spill it all over the board.
Kind of the same technique you use for pancakes.
Pour it. There we go. Nice.
That's a really mini muffin.
And then once you're all poured in, you're gonna bake for 20 to 25 minutes until the egg is no longer runny.
And you want to remember your oven mitts. And if you're not allowed to use an oven, you're going to have to ask your parents to do this for you.
Oven mitts. Very good idea, Kortney. You want to open the
Be very careful because you don't want it to spill.
Oh, I got some already cooled over here.
And if you got raw eggs on your hand when you were mixing it or doing whatever, you just have to wash them. But I think we're good.
Yeah. When you put them in the oven, they swell up, but after they cool, they settle back down. Just put the spoon in and you just kind of pop them out.
You can put them on this if you want. Hey! These aren't hot, so Mike's not hurting himself. Very nice and warm.
Nice and cool.
Alright, and after that, you can take 2 slices of toasted English muffin and put the piece of egg
In between them.
Like that.
Just like that. If you want, you can add a little salsa, you know? Take some salsa and just kind of sprinkle it on top. And then, dig in. Excellent recipe, Marissa.
Thanks, Marissa.
Thanks so much for sending it in. It was really good.
of Charlotte, North Carolina, sent us these Fannee Doolees.
Fannee Doolee likes wood, but doesn't like sticks.
Why do you think that is?
Fannee Doolee likes addition, but doesn't like subtraction.
Why do you think that is? Fannee Doolee likes teeth, but doesn't like gums. Why do you think that is? Make up your own Fannee Doolees and send them to Zoo.
Fannee Doolee!
As you can see, I'm not a very good hitter. Maybe it's the bat. Maybe it's just me. Today, I'm going to go in a class and figure out what it takes to hit a home run. First stop, a bat factory. Let's go. Hi, this is Tom. He makes bats.
Hi, Shing.
So how do you make bats?
Well, what we do is we take a piece of wood and put it in a machine called a lathe and turn it around very fast, and the machine will make a copy of any bat we choose.
What type of wood do you use?
We use either ash or maple. Ash is a much more light wood, it's more flexible, and it has a lot more spring to it.
So how about maple?
Maple's a little heavier, it's a little harder to swing, but it has a lot more inertia. But if you really want to hit a home run, you want to hit the ball right here at the sweet spot. When you hit the ball right there, you'll feel absolutely no vibration, and the ball will just jump a mile.
So that's probably why my ball goes nowhere when I hit it.
Well, just keep trying.
Thanks for the advice, Tom.
Okay, Shing.
I'm here at Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. This is where the Boston Red Sox play. I'm going to ask Freddie Sanchez how he hits a home run. Hi, Freddie.
Hi, Shing. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Freddie's a professional baseball player. I want to learn how to hit a home run. How do you hit a home run?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't hit too many of them, but I'll try to help you out the best I can. Now, a lot of times they say a perfect swing is not really trying for a home run. But if you're in a home run derby or something like that, the best advice I can give you is just to gear up and swing for the fence.
Do all bats have a sweet spot? And if they do, are they all in the same place?
Generally, all of them do. If they're a really good bat like this one, like this Manny Ramirez bat, they'll have a great sweet spot. The sweet spot is not too high and not too low. Anywhere in here, you should hit the ball pretty hard. That's where the big part of the bat is, and where all the power gets generated from is right in there.
Cool. I just went to a bat factory and I got this bat. Would it be good to use?
Yeah, this is a good one to use. There's your sweet spot, probably about right in there, from there to there. So this is a good bat to use. So if you want to try to hit home runs, that right in here is the best spot to do it.
Cool. So thank you. Good luck on your games tonight.
Thank you very much.
Okay, see you later. Now that I know some of the science behind baseball, maybe next time I'm in a game, I'll be able to do this.
Sir, what were you doing?
Well, I saw a tree and I swerved, and I saw another tree and I curved, and that's when you pulled me over.
Sir, that tree was your air freshener moving back and forth.
After I visited the bat factory and talked to Freddie Sanchez, I wanted to find the sweet spot for myself. That's the spot on the bat where if you hit the ball, you won't feel any vibrations in your hand. All you need to find a sweet spot on your bat is a bat and a hammer. I'm going to use the bat I got from the bat factory. I'm going to hold the bat, and Mike, you're going to hold the hammer.
Okay.
So I'm just going to hold this bat, and you're going to tap it with your hammer, and I'm going to tell you when I can't feel any vibrations on my hand.
All right, so I'll start about right here, halfway.
Go ahead.
What'd you feel?
Whoa, I feel like a lot of vibrations. Like, I don't know, I could hear like a ding, kind of. But it kept
You don't think that was a sweet spot?
tingly? No, because I wouldn't
So I'll
feel
go a
anything.
little bit lower. Okay.
Yeah, I could still feel vibrations, just maybe a little bit less.
A little bit less, so maybe we're getting closer to it.
I think that's it, right? So it must be like in between here and like
I'll see if I can see where it is.
Okay. That was it. Right there? Yeah. So keep knocking it. It's right there.
Just take the sticker and mark it down. All right, now let's try there. See if we got it right this time.
Wait, 3? That's it. Okay.
That's definitely it, because I couldn't feel like any vibration.
Yeah, I definitely can hear a difference in the sound, because if you listen, and then you listen, yeah, it sounds kind of like hollow kind of here. Yeah. And this is more like solid. Okay. Okay. That's awesome. So, you want to try batting with the sweet spot?
Sure.
So, try to hit it, first you want to try to hit it away from the sweet spot. Okay.
All right, ready?
Go! What'd you feel? I could feel like, only a little bit of vibrations. So you're probably actually pretty close to the sweet spot. Try to hit it right on the sweet spot and tell us what you feel. Ready? Ooh, I couldn't feel anything. Want to try to feel mine? Okay, sure. Go! Ooh, whoa. Actually, I don't think I hit on the sweet spot because I did feel some vibration.
All right. Do you think it works better when you hit it on the sweet spot?
Yeah, definitely.
A lot less vibration?
I couldn't feel anything. Hey,
Yeah, sure.
I'll try hitting it on the sweet spot.
Okay.
Do-do-do. Did you feel anything? Ooh. Yeah, I felt a lot of vibrations. Maybe you didn't hit it on the... Yeah. Ooh. Did you feel it? Yeah. It looks kind of near the top, actually. It looks about the right
that was a really good one.
You want to try it one more time?
Sure.
Okay, so let's just see if you can hit it. Ready? Woo! Okay. Woo! Ooh. Oh. Did you get it?
Look. We know we hit it on the sweet spot because the sticker cracked.
Yeah, I mean...
It, like, cracked.
Here's a side scoop on how this works. When I hit the bat here, not on the sweet spot, it pushes the bat sideways a little, but it also makes the bat bend. The bat bends so little that you can't see it, but it bends and unbends really fast. So fast that I can feel it all the way up to my hands.
But when you hit the bat here, on the sweet spot, it still pushes it sideways, but it doesn't bend as much, so you can't feel the vibrations.
Since you don't waste any energy on vibrations, you can transfer more energy to the ball.
You can't see the vibrations on the bat, but you can see them when I play this guitar.
Yeah, I could see that. It's awesome.
The vibrations of the strings is what gives the guitar its sound.
Cool. That's awesome. Can you find the sweet spot on your bat at home? Does an aluminum bat have a sweet spot too? Try it out and be sure to write to us and tell us what you found. Yes, kid, that's awesome. Got a phenom to present a wicked sweet experiment. Find that feeling. Got an idea that'll fly? Or open up the mind's eye. Two sides. Send it to Zoom. To whom? PBSkids.org. PBSkids.org. Send it to Zoom. Zoom sides. You again? Sir, why are you going so slowly? Well, the sign it says 21. Sir, that's the route number, not the speed limit. And what are those two? Oh. We just got off Route 180. Are you a dog person or a cat person?
I like dogs because they're more playful than cats. A lot more. I think a dog because if you're the only kid in your family and if you don't have anything to do, you can just play with your dog.
I'd rather have a cat because I think they're funny because my cat usually chases its own tail and they're pretty cute.
I prefer a dog because they're friendly and fast. I'd rather be a dog person because I like to walk dogs down the road. I think I am a cat person because I like cats when they lay down with you, and then you can pet them, and then they purr.
Zoom chat.
Daisy W. of the Bronx, New York, sent us today's Zoom chat. This is what she wrote. Dear Zoom, okay, here's something you can discuss. Have your parents ever embarrassed you before? My parents don't speak English well, so sometimes that embarrasses me. What do you guys think?
Well, my parents do embarrass me sometimes.
Like how?
Well, sometimes it's like Chinese, so they call me something like Tai To Gok, and it means like silly head, but I don't know what the last word means. So like when I'm in public, they're like screaming it really loud. Well, and then obviously I'll know it's me, but then I'm like, Dad, why'd you do that? How do you be in the mall? Tai To Gok! It's Tai To Gok.
One time my mom and I were driving really fast. Well, not really fast, but we had to get somewhere really fast, and I needed to change in the car, and dun dun dun. We were driving by these houses, and they weren't people we knew, and some people were just walking outside, and my mom yelled out just randomly. She said, "Maya's changing!" and I was so embarrassed. All these people looked at her, and I was like, "Mom!"
Your parents embarrass you?
Well, sometimes they do, but since they realize that they hated being embarrassed when they were little, they try not to embarrass me as much as they can, but sometimes they do.
That's so lucky.
Yeah.
I wish my parents try not to embarrass me, but
They don't
It's natural.
try to intentionally.
my mother can't speak English well, but I'm not that embarrassed. I'm kind of offended because when my friends hear it, they're like, "Oh, she said it wrong," and I'm like, "That's my mom."
That's mean. Do you tell them that they were Mexican before, that they had to learn it? You should be...
My dad could speak English really well, but my mother sometimes has trouble pronouncing all the words and getting them in the correct
I think
order.
that's cool that they can speak another language now.
Yeah,
You should be proud that they can...
I am.
That they learned how to
I'm
talk.
very
You
proud.
are. My sister plays soccer. My parents are really proud of her, and so am I. And my dad always brings instruments to his soccer games, and he passes them out to everybody that's rooting for her team, and then they start playing them, and my sister gets so embarrassed.
But that's good because they're supporting you.
Yeah, they're supporting her, but I know sometimes when they go to kiss you, did you hug when you're in school, you're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, they drop me off at school
bye boys.
Do you ever embarrass your parents?
Mm.
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of times, when we go to, fancy restaurants, they tell me try not to embarrass them. But sometimes I get overly excited.
I just think, when we get older, it might be more embarrassing. Because when you're young, you don't really, when you're 6 or
not
something,
too much
you
to
don't really
embarrass
think of, being embarrassed.
I don't remember ever being embarrassed when I was younger. Maybe, I just probably thought it was funny. Haha, you're silly.
Well, why do you think you get embarrassed?
I don't know. Maybe because,
Maybe because,
sensitivity.
yeah, your friends, you don't want them to think you're so uncool.
Yeah.
And also,
No, I never wet my
I
pants.
find I only get embarrassed when there are other people around, but if it's just me and my parents, then I'm just I kind of laugh it off or something.
We thought it would be cool to put a survey on the Zoom website. We asked kids which set of TV parents do you think would be the most embarrassing to have. 33% said Marge and Homer Simpson, that was the biggest. Second was 20% who said Lizzie McGuire's parents. Third was 16% who said Nigel and Marianne Thornberry. 15% said the Fairly Odd Parents, and last was Malcolm in the Middle parents.
Wow.
Who do you think would be the most embarrassing set of TV parents to have? Go to the survey section of the Zoom website and cast your vote.
Hi, we're the Children's Nature Program. We want to know more about our environment. So today we're heading out onto the trail to learn how to identify 5 different kinds of trees. The trees are indigenous to the Berkshire Mountain region.
This is staghorn sumac. It has red berries. These berries are used to make a tea that tastes like lemonade.
The white pine is used to make houses and furniture.
We get to have maple syrup on our pancakes thanks to this tree. It's a sugar maple.
And who knows what an acorn is? What tree does it come from?
No, this is a riddle. In a way, trees are just like us because they start out small as a seed and then grow up big and tall, and they can also live for hundreds of years.
Do you volunteer in your community? If you do, you're already a member of the Zoom team. We want to hear all about it. So send us your stories, along with any photos or videos, to this address.
Remember, the little things you learn can sometimes lead to a whole new world of ideas.
Zoom into action! And join the Zoom team! Wow, this camping trip is gonna be great! And we're really organized. I don't think we forgot anything. Sleeping bags? Check. Tent? Check. Dog? Yeah. Check. Maps? Check. Sunscreen? Check. Bug spray? Check. Backup bug spray? Check. For once, an organized camping trip. Right, kids? Right. Right, kids? Right. We forgot the kids! That's the end of our show. Bye. Bye. Thanks for watching. All submissions become the property of Zoom and will be eligible for inclusion in all Zoom media. This means that we can share your ideas
With other Zoomers on TV, the web, and print materials.
and in other media.
So, send it to Zoom.
Double, double, toil and trouble. Make this cafe on your double. Web of spider. Bang of snake.
Turn this potion into
A bunny cake. A bunny cake. We need a better recipe.
Why don't we go to the Zoom website at pbskids.org?
Yeah! Go us, go us, go us, go us, go us, go us.
Funding for Zoom is provided by the National Science Foundation
America's investment in the future.
And by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, a private corporation funded by the American people.
The Arthur Vining Davis Foundation. And by
contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you.
Thanks!